Hey everybody, how's it going? It's your man here, Gatorade5, and I am back with another Wi-Fi battle. And today, guys, we're gonna be using a new team that I have just made for you guys. Not for you guys, more for me, obviously. But I do really love this team. I love what I've done with this. I think I made this thing into a powerhouse team that sits on the field and does not die. I actually do want to change something quick. I want to change this into knockoff. Alright, but first, what we have here, we have Scolipede, our focus sash Scolipede here. Actually, I'm gonna nickname these things really quick. I'm gonna use this thing like, the baton. We have Focus Sash, Scolipede, nicknamed the baton. Here we have Protect, Sword Stance, Baton Pass, and Toxic Spikes. With Poison Point. Now, I would have done Speed Boost. I was actually just clicking Validate, and the problem was you can't Baton Pass 2 stat boosts, which is kind of sad. Because I definitely don't want to. I would much rather do Sword Stance. And there's a freaking phone. I'll be right back, guys. These goddamn fans, you guys. I really do know that you guys love me and I love you, but you can't be calling me. Well, I'm in the middle of recording. I'm very sorry. But yeah, Protect, Sword Stance, Baton Pass, and Toxic Spikes. I do want some hazards, and that's why I did not put an attacking move on this thing. And you'll see why I want a Baton Passer on this team, because nobody's surviving the next 2 months here. So we're gonna go ahead, and we have Kieran Black or oh yeah, I'm gonna do these from the Showdown tournament, Jimmy A, the Kieran Black. So we have Jimmy A, our power herbed Kieran Black with Terravolt. It's got Freeze, Shock, Outrage, Fusion Bolt, and Roost. Now let me tell you, this thing's got a base attack stat of 140. With power herb, Freeze, Shock, that's gonna kill every single thing in its path. It's also got Outrage because we want the extra damage on this team. It's also got Fusion Bolt and Roost. Fusion Bolt because it's a physical 100 power electric type move. It will tear through walls, and it has Roost to get that HP back up so it can go ahead and start outraging and Fusion Bolting and Freeze Shocking again. And the other mon that I would definitely be interested in baton passing is Hoopa Unbound. We're gonna call this thing Hoopa Release because I did not do a video on this. But if you guys don't know, I did a video called Diancie Release, and everybody thought I was actually releasing Diancie. So people just watched it a ton and gave it a bunch of dislikes because they thought I like hacked in Diancie or something like that. But we have Hoopa Release, our expert belted Hoopa Unbound. I wanted expert belt so we could definitely get some more damage off with Magician, which doesn't really do much. It's got Drain Punch, Hyperspace Fury, Zen Headbutt, and Knockoff. This thing's going to be sitting on the field and Drain Punching everybody. It's got Hyperspace Fury, which I believe goes through Protect, Zen Headbutt, Stab Psychic type move with a 30% chance to flinch the opponent. And then we have Knockoff, the most overpowered move in the competitive game, period. Not in the regular game. That's Earthquake or Scald. But in the competitive game, it's Knockoff, because every mon is going to be holding an item. Next we have Latios. Come on. What? What am I gonna name this thing? Come on. Why don't I have a nickname for this thing? I know I do. Uh, oh my goodness, I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I actually just took the initiative of naming every mon, and of course, the word I was getting for on Latios was jet, and then I just put psycho, because this thing's a freaking psycho. It's so goddamn fast in the anime, bruh. It will demolish you. Jet Psycho, our Life Orb Latios with Levitate. It's got Psycho, Draco, Meteor, Shadow Ball, and Defog, because we don't really have a Rocks weak team other than the Baton and maybe Jimmy A. But that's, I just want Defog. Also, because we have our Focus Sash and our Scolipede, we want to be able to Sword Stance and Toxic Spikes and Baton Pass and stuff like that. Just because I think it's probably one of the best baton. It is the best Baton Passer. But other than that, next, if I want to drag this thing down, I probably won't. We have, I'll just say it for you guys. We have Thickums, our Mega Venusaur with Chlorophyll, because it doesn't really matter. With Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis, almost max HP, max defense, and 8 special attack. And it's got, I don't know what that nature is. Next we have Stark, our Heatran, holding the leftovers with a Flash Fire. It's got Lava Plume, Toxic, Protect, and Taunt, and this team will tear through lives. So enough of me explaining it. Let's go ahead, go into the OU suspect test, and let's go ahead and connect and battle. There we go. We actually, Caden. That's a weird name. A weird way to say Caden. God dang it. Now, we know that it's almost obvious that he's gonna lead off with Galvantula. So, I'm just gonna go into Stark here. I know he's gonna set the sticky webs up, but we do in fact have. Dang, do I have headphones somewhere? There we go. My broken headphones are coming to the rescue. I forgot to put headphones in for today's episode. Alright, so what I want to do here is I want to go ahead and Lava Plume. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. He's going to actually withdraw and go into the Barbicle, which is not bad for me. We do in fact get the burn, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and just protect to see what this thing is going to be carrying. I'm guessing it's going to be doing a water move. Some kind of stab move, as it does in fact go for the Surf, which is nice. So we can go ahead and switch out into our Thickums and go ahead and eat up the Surf. I don't really know what else this thing has. It does have Ancient Power, and it is being pretty hurt by the burn. I'm gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve, and actually Roserade can eat up Leech Seed. I'm not going to try to make any predictions, because I can go ahead and know that if I'm in this situation again, I can go ahead and predict. I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain, because we did in fact take some damages. He's going to stay in. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain and get almost back up to 100% of my HP, 97%, not even bad, with Amon down. So I would not be surprised if he does bring in his Galvantula here. Actually, brings in the Lucario. What does Lucario get? Does it get fire? I know it gets the punches, but my guess is just he sent this in just because he can't do anything to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and Leech Seed, as he is gonna go for the Sword Stance, and this is not good. I am used to having my hazing, my low tick. This is not good. We do have the Baton though. I'm just gonna go for a Synthesis here. If he gets greedy, he gets greedy, and that's that. He's gonna go for close combat, and that does not do anything, as he's gonna lower his defenses. And I'm just gonna go ahead and Synthesis up. This is probably the best of pretty good situation here. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Synthesis again. If he wants to go for close combat, he can. He's gonna actually go for Dark Pulse, take some Life Orb damage. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Synthesis, as we're gonna keep eating some damage from him. I'm gonna go for the Giga Drain now because I feel safe attacking, as Dark Pulse doesn't even get close to knocking us out with a crit, and we do go ahead and get the kill on Giga Drain because of probably that 0.67 special defense. So the Sword Stance wasn't that bad. I probably would have gotten greedy as Galvantula does come in. It is going to be looking out to take on the Sticky Web. I'm going to go right out into Stark. I have no reason not to here, as he actually is going to go for Bug Buzz. Is this thing a Life Orb Galvantula? Now, last time he switched out into his Barbicle, and as he does have 2 poison types, I don't really want to risk anything. I don't think this thing has any. I'm just gonna go for the taunt. Maybe he does go. He is actually gonna go into the Gengar, which might be interesting here, as I don't know what it's gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Protect again. I'm sorry, this team just tears through the whole metagame, as we're gonna go ahead and Protect. As I said, he is gonna go for the Psychic, which is interesting. We do have Hooper Release here. I don't really feel the need to, as I think Stark is our special defensive wall anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Lava Plume and see what we can get here, as we'll see. I think that Galvantula is going to try to get the Sticky Webs up, as it is leftovers, but we do get the burn here. As this taunt is going to end, I'm just going to Protect to see if he is going to go for a status move here. He actually switches out into the Gardevoir. Interesting, he probably knows that I'm not carrying a Steel type move, which is probably nice, because I have actually shown almost all my moves. I am going to show my final move here. He is going to Mega Evolve, go for the Shadow Ball. Not going to be not going to be too effective, as we are special defensive, and we do get the Toxic off on the Mega Gardevoir, as he is going to forfeit, knowing that he is probably not going to get through this Impeccable Core. And did I even use anything else than Mega Venusaur and Heatran in this battle? This team is so good. I need to start doing some more battles, and you know what? Since I feel so good, I'm going to do another battle. I am just hyped up on adrenaline right now. It is Friday, you guys, and we have a guy with 1 team. So you know what? We're just going to go with that. If he tries to kill anybody, it's fine with me. Goes for the Ferrothorn. I'm going to freaking Lava. If this thing can take out some of my mons, I'm honestly not going to care. I don't care about differentials, as Lava Plume takes out Ferrothorn. Not sure why that happened. I'm going to go for another battle here, as we're going to actually get someone, hopefully, who's got a good team. This looks like a Sun team, as it has Mega Charizard Y is my guess, and what's his face? The Ninetales. We do not have a Water type, which does in fact make me a little nervous here, as the baton doesn't look like it's going to do too much. I'm going to lead off with Thickums, because if he does lead off with his Sunmon, we can go ahead Mega Evolve right away, and since we will have the Thick Pet, we probably should be able to survive. Unless he goes for the Charizard. He does go for the Ninetales, so it is going to get the Drought up. We're going to go ahead and go for the Mega Evolution, and I'm just going to hit Leech Seed, since I have no reason not to do anything. Sawsbuck is the only mon here that can't will probably be able to eat anything. Sawsbuck is his only mon that can eat up the Leech Seed, as he is going to go into the Dugtrio. Interesting play here. Dugtrio is probably one of the best arena trappers that I know. He's going to trap me here, which is interesting. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Synthesis, as he's probably carrying a ground type moving out. This thing is my defensive wall here, so I'm going to go for the Synthesis and see how much this Earthquake's going to do, as he switches out into Volcarona. As this thing, we eat the bug type move pretty well. I'm not sure why he switched out into this thing. I'm gonna go for the Sludge Bomb and see how much we can do this thing. As he's gonna go for Fire Blast right away, and jeez, he critted me. Oh my goodness, that's bad. Down 1 mon already. I'm gonna. That's a risky play. No, Bug Buzz. You should be able to survive. This thing should probably do pretty well against this thing. Hopefully Outrage will take it out, as jeez, that's doing a lot. But we do get a crit for crit, thank God. As is he gonna go out into the Latios? Does he know that I am not very fast? Because if he is gonna go into the Sazbuk, oh, he can't switch with Outrage. That's interesting. Double Edge is gonna go ahead and take me out. Kind of bad here, as I don't really want to be in this situation here. As all of his mons can be toxic, and that's probably what I'm going to hit right here. As Sazbuk is a physical mon, but I'm not sure if he's choiced into anything. I'm going to just, as I said, go for the toxic here. As he switches out into his Dugtrio, that's bad because he's trapping me. And I don't want to have much to do with this thing, as he's probably just going to go for the Earthquake. Yeah, this is not good. Probably should have seen this coming. Maybe I'll be able to live an Earthquake. I don't think so, as I'm not air ballooned. I'm just going to try to pull a double protect, as I know it's pretty much hopeless. There's no way I'm surviving an Earthquake from Dugtrio, as I am down 3 to 5. This is not that good, as I'm just gonna go for a Jet Psycho. There's nothing really to eat up a Draco, or a Psychic for that matter. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Psychic. If he is gonna switch, he can switch with Levitated. He's gonna Sucker Punch, as we do get the Psychic. Thank God I Psychicked, not what's the other move, Draco, because I still have a chance to Draco here. As if, yeah, I was gonna say, if he sends out his Jet Psycho, that might be a speed tie away. So I'm gonna go ahead and I can Draco if I want to. Nothing's gonna eat it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Draco, as it brings it down to 36%. Alright, Flamethrower is gonna bring me down to 2. I'm just gonna Draco. I have no other use for this thing. It's at 2%. If we can get the kill on the Ninetales, that'd be nice. If he could switch, that'd be also really nice. Maybe into the Latios or something like that. But that Dugtrio Volcarona, geez, that's very threatening. As Draco's gonna bring it almost all the way down, but we are gonna go ahead and feint here, as he's gonna go for the Flamethrower. So I'm gonna go ahead into Hoopa Release here, our Hoopa Unbound. He hasn't even used the Mega Charizard yet. I'm not choiced in any way. I'm just gonna go for Drain Punch in case this thing does outspeed, which it does. So thank God it didn't burn me. That probably would have been battle over if it did burn me, even though I could probably go into what's his face. So Sazbuk comes in here. I'm gonna try to make the play here into this thing, as it goes for Double Edge. We're gonna survive it here, as I'm gonna Toxic Spikes. Hopefully we can outspeed here. I think we should be able to outspeed here and get a Toxic Spikes up, as it does actually outspeed. That means it has to be Scarfed here. I'm just gonna go for Hyperspace. Honestly, this... Oh my goodness! That thing's powerful. Jeez. Well, good game to Sabino. I thought my OU team could pretty much wreck house, but it couldn't. GG to Sabino, 2010. But you know what? I think we had a good Wi-Fi. 2 good Wi-Fi battles. I was really hyped after that first one, you guys, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, punch that like button, you guys, because your support is always greatly appreciated. But you guys, I'm gonna get up out. This is Kid Ray 5 signing out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have yourselves a good day.